Hey, what's up my lovely people? My name is Emmanuel and welcome back to another video on this channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about anxiety. Anxiety is something that we're all currently going through. Some people have lost their job during this pandemic. Some people have lost businesses, or some people have no opportunity to gain work, no opportunity to even get into studies. And it's a time that we're always thinking, okay, what if this doesn't end? Or what if it does end, but I cannot get the opportunity because I waited over a year because of this current pandemic we're going through? And then anxiety starts to build up. I heard this quote that anxiety is trying to control the future and depression is you trying to control the past. Two different things. When we try to control the past is the past. We cannot do nothing about it. The future, we can't do nothing about the future because it's in the future. We haven't experienced it yet. So we're creating all these scenarios in our head, the what if moments. Oh, maybe if I do this, maybe if I do that. And we're creating this anxious moment because in the present moment, it does not look possible. So even for me, there was a time as I started this business called Planned Wellbeing with the aim of changing the narrative of mental health through everyday fitness. When I first started, everything was running smoothly. The opportunities, the people I was meeting, the contact, everything was running smoothly. When the pandemic happened last year, it just made me feel okay. The first couple of months was okay. I felt that everything's running smoothly. But then when it hit month 4, month 5 of the pandemic, that's when everything started going downhill. And I was just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I was trying to picture what is going on, that how can I change things? And that made me anxious. That made me sometimes feel like, okay, is it really worth it? But in August, I done a 60K walk with WellBeING. It took me 14 and a half hours to complete. Yes, 14 and a half hours to complete. The reason why I done that challenge is, number one, I hate walking. And I wanted to challenge myself and say, I want to block something. Because sometimes you have to do the things you don't like. In order for you to grow, you have to do the things you don't like. And during that 60K journey, I think the first 15 to 20K, my legs were burning. It was a hot day, my legs were burning. I was thinking to myself, how am I going to cope with the next 40K? But the analogy in my mind that we started with the 60K people, then we met up with the 40K people, then we met up with the 20K people. And as we're on this journey, if we keep going, regardless if we know everything, regardless if we have everything set or we don't have everything set, as long as we keep going, we will meet people on the journey that will help encourage us through the pain barriers that we're going through the situation that we feel that, okay, I can't keep going. But if we stop right now, we're going to be in the middle of nowhere. We're going to be stuck in the same position we was 5 minutes ago, or even 10 minutes ago, or even a month or 2 months if you translate it into your own personal life. But we have to be understanding that if I keep going, I can make it. If I keep going, I will be able to meet my goals. Again, I love this analogy that I always have in my mind, that everything around us was created by 10,000 or even millions of mistakes. If you think of the table, if you think of the chair, if you think of the TV, if you think of the phones that you're using right now, or even your laptops or your tablets, it had to go through so many mistakes, so many failures to get to one product. So if those are the things that we are currently enjoying right now, why should we give up on ourselves? Anxiety is something that can be crippling. And these are the things that help me cope during this pandemic, to not always think about the future, but always think about the present moment. Number one, knowing myself. Understand that you have so much to give. You have so much value in yourself. The moment you devalue yourself, that's when anxiety starts to kick in, because you're going to compare where you want to go to the current position you are in right now. And a lot of people become anxious, create this anxiety, and then it sometimes leads into depression. So know your worth and know yourself. And number 2, understand it will take time. Think of it like the food that are bad for you. All the microwave food that are bad for you, it takes an instant to make, but it's bad for you. All the nice cooked meals, just close your eyes right now and picture your favorite meal. It takes time to make, but when it takes time to make, it makes you feel so good. Makes you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm top of the world. Like my favorite food is pounded yam and egusi soup. That takes time to make, but when you're eating it, oh Lord, I don't know if you know pounded yam and egusi soup. For my Nigerian viewers that know it, oh, it is so good, but it takes time. Understand that it takes time. And as long as you're walking, as long as you're going, your dreams will take time, but you will get there. The moment you stop, you will not get to where you need to go. And number 3, the beautiful number 3, how to suppress anxiety: live in the moment. Once you live in the moment, you are able to change the situation of now and not try to change the situation of tomorrow. Because tomorrow brings so many surprises. But one thing that we can control is the present moment. So my name is Emmanuel. Again, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.